Welcome back to Fireside Fears. If you enjoy chilling, immersive horror stories told in the dark, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Now, let the fire crackle, let the night settle in, and let's begin. The House That Watched Us Sleep. My older brother Daniel and I grew up in a small town where nothing strange ever seemed to happen. No urban legends, no hauntings, nothing. But the house we moved into the year I turned 12 changed all of that. It was an old, two-story farmhouse on the outskirts of town. Wide fields behind it, woods on both sides, and the nearest neighbor half a mile away. My parents loved the quiet, but from the first night, Daniel and I knew the place wasn't quiet at all. The first thing we noticed was the sound the house made after dark. It wasn't creaking or settling. It wasn't pipes or wind. It was footsteps. Soft, dragging footsteps crossing the upstairs hallway, always after midnight, always slow, always ending right outside our bedroom doors. My parents brushed it off as old wood. They said houses make noise. But houses don't stop walking the second you open your bedroom door. Houses don't pause like something is listening. And houses don't stare, or at least this one shouldn't have. The first night I truly understood something was wrong was past 1 a.m. I woke to the sound again, slow and deliberate, someone barefoot dragging across the floorboards. The steps stopped right in front of my door. The doorknob trembled, just slightly, like someone's fingertips rested on it. I stared at it without blinking, afraid to breathe. Then came a whisper. A soft, shaky exhale that brushed through the gap under the door like something was pressing its face to the wood and smelling the air inside my room. I didn't sleep that night. In the morning, Daniel admitted something had been outside his door too. For weeks, we tried to ignore it. Footsteps, whispers, a shadow moving under the door at 3 a.m. But then something happened that we couldn't ignore. One night I woke to tapping inside my wall. 3 taps. Silence. 3 more. Moving higher. Lower. Closer. Like fingers searching. I hit the wall and shouted for it to stop. It did. Then something knocked back. 3 slow knocks, mocking me. I ran into the hallway, shaking. Daniel burst out at the same time. "Did you hear it too?" he said. I nodded. Then he pointed down the hallway. At first, I thought it was just darkness gathered in the corner, but then it moved. A tall, thin figure, bent slightly at the neck, arms too long, hanging low. No face, no features, just a shape darker than the shadows around it. It stepped backward into the wall and vanished. We didn't tell our parents. We knew they wouldn't believe us, and maybe we were afraid that speaking about it out loud would make it stronger. One night, we begged our parents to let us sleep downstairs. To our surprise, they agreed. For a while, it felt safer. But around 3 a.m., the TV turned on by itself. Static. Loud, blaring static. The screen spiked to maximum. Then the static stopped. The screen went dark. And a low voice, deep, cracking, unnatural, came through the speakers. Are you all downstairs tonight? The screen flickered, and a silhouette crossed it like something walked in front of the TV from the inside. My mom screamed and unplugged the TV, dragging us out to the car. My dad tried to rationalize it, but even he couldn't explain the voice. We slept at a motel that night. We should have stayed there. Because when we returned the next day to pack, we realized the house had been waiting. While emptying the upstairs closets, Daniel found a small wooden panel behind an old dresser in my room, a hidden crawl space. We'd never noticed it. Against my protests, he opened it. The smell hit us instantly. Rotting wood, wet soil, something foul and old. Inside, the walls were covered in long, deep claw marks, hundreds of them, and drawn above them in charcoal or ash were tall, black stick figures with long arms, all facing outward, all watching us. It wasn't in the walls, Daniel whispered. It was behind them. Then we heard footsteps behind us. Fast. Heavy. Charging. We ran, bolting down the stairs, out the door, into the car. As we sped away, I looked back at the house. Something stood in the second-floor window. Tall. Wrong. With arms dragging. Watching us leave. It didn't follow. It didn't move. It just watched. Like we disappointed it. It took weeks before the house sold. The new owners moved in soon after. I sometimes wonder if they hear the footsteps, the tapping, the dragging. Sometimes, late at night, in the silence of my room, I hear something in the walls. 3 taps. Pause. 3 more. Like it finally found where we live now. And it's reminding me, you don't escape something that watches you sleep. You only move far enough until it's ready to follow. The fire's burning low now. If you enjoyed the story, stay close. There are many more to tell. Until next time, sleep with one eye open. You're never truly alone when you're near the fire.